What's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. It is great to see you all. So this vlog is going to be all about my top 5 tips to improve your mental health. Let's get to it. So mental health is really at the forefront of everything we do in today's world. People are talking about it, which is fantastic. It's a lot better that everyone's kind of having a conversation about it, whereas before it was just seen as the very done thing to just get on with it and shut up and not tell anybody that you're maybe having a few issues. So, you know what? Should we just change it up a bit? Let's go. Whoa. Much better. Right, so the point of this video is all about giving you 5 tips to improve your mental health. Now, disclaimer, I am not a mental health expert. However, these are things that I think that people should be adopting to give themselves the best chance of being the happiest they can be. So, point number 1, pillars. Now, I'm going to take this, this is mine. I liken this to, if your life is all about one thing, you know, like, say for instance my day job being in the army, if my entire life, everything was about that, that'd be the only pillar supporting me. So when that kind of goes wrong, and that's my own happiness there, if that's going wrong and that's supported by only that one pillar, there's nothing else to bring myself up. So I've got plenty of other pillars that help me, that support me. You know, you've got, for me, YouTube, CrossFit, all the little things I want to get involved with, you know, I want to get out and about and do a lot more with. So have those different pillars to bring yourself up, to when one thing's going wrong, make another focus, something you can throw your enthusiasm into, and eventually all those pillars will get better and bigger and stronger, and they'll help yourself. Point number 2. Point number 2 is get outside. Unbelievable how good that is for you. You know, getting outside, listening to the sounds. Like, have you ever just like listened? Like, it's crazy, like what you can hear. You know what? This would be a really good place for some B-roll. So, B-roll done, back to getting outside and why I think it's good for your own mental health. Is that I feel like if you can step away into a place like this, like I live in the middle of a town, a really busy town, you know, if I can get into a place like this and just be, you know, in my own head and kind of just detach myself from all the hustle and bustle of daily life, I'm going to have a better day. You know, I'm going to have a better week, a better month. I get out and about and I just enjoy myself on my own in this environment where I can kind of collect my thoughts and maybe just allow my own head to run wild a little bit. Point number 3, talk to someone. Very cliched, heard loads of people say it, but talking to someone, trusted friend, family member, someone who you can just have a chat to. That old saying of a problem shared is a problem halved, it really does apply. Now, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I really need help, can we sit down and talk? It should just be seeing someone once a week and sitting down and going for a coffee or something. Well, if you're me, it's definitely going to involve coffee. So just get in there and enjoying that person's company and talking to them. You may not necessarily find that solution straight away, but what you will find is that just talking will help. And they will listen. If they're good friends, they'll listen to you, impart their advice, or they'll just let you vent, depending on what you need to do. Point 4, exercise regularly. Being the channel that this is, of course I'm going to talk to you about exercise and fitness. Scientifically proven to make you feel better. That maybe if you're just starting, you know, just doing something small, whether it be going for a nice long walk or a 4-mile steady run, lifting weights, doing, you know, bro session, bench press all day, or CrossFit if you're like me. Exercising regularly will really release those endorphins to make you feel better about yourself, that sense of achievement you get when you're able to do something faster, better, quicker. And then over time it starts to become a bit more prevalent in your life, a bit more, right, well, I need to do more, I want to do more, I want to be happier. So you kind of find that a little bit more. So definitely, absolutely, get outside, go do some training or whatever, go to a CrossFit box, go to the gym, lift some heavy weights, do whatever it is you want to do. You know, with regards to fitness, I think it's a really big, important part of mental health. We can just throw yourself into that and allow yourself to be consumed by it for that hour a day, 3 times a week, if that's what you're into. Okay, and finally, point 5, get some headspace. There are literally hundreds of mindfulness apps out there. Meditation is no longer this thing where you see a Buddha sat down cross-legged going, Om. It's more about having mindfulness and controlling your breathing, thinking about the things, setting aside that time for the day where you just focus on that and nothing else. Now, I use Headspace, hence the title of this little bit, that I use that to just take a bit of time out of my day, maybe 5-10 minutes or whatever, depending on how long you got, and it just grounds me a little bit, makes me focus on my breathing, feel about the way my body's feeling, take stock of how you are and how you're feeling, gives you that base level for you to then crack on and knock down any problem that you've got. So let's make that the norm. Let's find that as a idea that you can do to really boost your mental health. And I think that's something that we all really need to do. Okay, so I've gone through my 5 points there. Point number 1 is pillars, patent pending, copyright, whatever you want to call it. Really good way of thinking about it with regards to having several pillars to support your happiness and your mental health. Point number 2, get outside, exhibit A. Point number 3, talk to someone. Point number 4, exercise regularly. Point number 5, get some headspace. Now, as a little bonus, little side point, just do here, lighting should be okay. We'll talk about very briefly about perseverance. Whatever it is you want to achieve, whether it be starting a YouTube channel, whether it be starting a business, whether it be taking on a new responsibility at your work. If you listen to these people who tell you that, or laugh, or, you know, say, what the hell are you doing, you know, and it's not so much like that, it's a little bit different, isn't it? It's a little bit more snide, a little bit more backhanded. You'll never really achieve that potential that you're so dying to achieve. I'm quite an enthusiastic person, quite a person who wants to push my boundaries, discover the best version of myself, if you will. Now, I'm not going to do that by picking up a camera the first time and vlogging like Casey Neistat or Peter McKinnon or Craig Ritchie or the Buttery Bros or Matt Does Fitness. Yes, all right, right now I'm filming on an iPhone. It does the job, doesn't it? I've put videos out, and yes, I've not been that consistent, but it's not stopping me, and it never will. And that resilience comes from just wanting to create something for myself. And I think anybody can really do that, and anybody can really learn from that, is that just go and do it. Go and, it doesn't matter what equipment you've got. It doesn't matter whether you know in regards to exactly what you want to create. Sit down, figure out an idea that you've got, and go and do it. Don't sit back and let people stop you from doing that, because at the end of the day, what are they bringing to the party? Their negativity. Their negativity is only feeding your negativity. Don't listen to them. Just get out there and do the thing you want to do. So for me to build this channel into something I can be really proud of, and don't get me wrong, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just doing it, and I'm learning, you know. Take thousands of bad edits, thousands of bad cuts until I eventually get it right, and that'll change over time. So yeah, and that's my point on perseverance. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Smash that like button if that's what you're into. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.